Hello everyone, RJ from Vidhya Communication Enhancers is back again. Today I have one more interesting story, the hours nobody took from him. At 25, Kabir often complained that life had given him too little money, too little opportunity, too little confidence, too little talent. He watched people his age move forward, move ahead. One became an excellent engineer, another built a business, another transformed his body, another mastered a difficult skill. Kabir felt the familiar pain. Why am I still here? Then evening came. Nobody demanded anything from him. 3 completely free hours. He opened his phone, one episode, then another. He wasn't particularly enjoying them, but working would require deciding what mattered. Watching required nothing. So he continued. Year passed this way. Then one evening, Kabir met an old professor who had taught him in college. What are you working on these days? The professor asked. Kabir mentioned 6 possibilities: AI, architecture, business, a certification, a new project, another career path. The professor listened. Which one are you building? Kabir became quiet. I still deciding. For how long? Kabir didn't answer. The professor understood. He took out a notebook. Write down what happened yesterday. Kabir wrote work, commute, dinner, 3 hours of shows, sleep. The professor circled the 3 hours. Who forced you to give these away? No one. Who stole them? No one. Who prevented you from learning? No one. Who prevented you from building? No one. Kabir became irritated. I was tired. Then why didn't you sleep? Kabir stopped. The professor repeated, if you need recovery, why didn't you recover? Kabir had no answer because he hadn't been resting. Rest would have left him restored. He had been escaping. The professor looked at him. That is why you feel trapped. You keep waiting for life to give you an opportunity. Life gave you one almost every evening, and you keep returning it unopened. Kabir looked down. The professor continued. Do you know what is frightening about your situation? You are not feeling. Failure might wake you up. You are surviving and you are surviving comfortably enough to repeat tomorrow. That sentence hurt. Kabir had always imagined failure as losing his job, losing money, or attempting something and failing publicly. Now he saw another kind, a quieter one. Nothing collapsed, salary arrived, food arrived, entertainment arrives. Years leave. The professor asked, do you know why those people you are watching are moving ahead? They are more disciplined, maybe more talented, sometimes luckier, certainly some of them. Then the professor leaned forward, but none of that explained what happened to your 3 hours of tonight. Silence. Stop putting your life on trial against theirs. Their advantage cannot do your work. Their disadvantage cannot excuse yours. Their success cannot improve you. Your jealousy cannot improve you. Your guilt cannot improve you. Your plan cannot improve you. Only contact with the work can change you. Kabir went home. The room was quiet. For years, quiet had triggered the same response. What can I watch? His hand reached for the phone. Then the professor's question returned. Who is taking these hours from you? Kabir froze. No manager, no family, no bad luck, no competitor, nobody. He was standing inside a piece of his life that belonged entirely to him and preparing to abandon it voluntarily. He put the phone down, opened his laptop. Then the second problem arrived. What should I work on? Six possibilities entered his head. For years, this question had paralyzed him. Tonight, he understood that choosing imperfectly was better than remaining perfectly undecided. He selected one problem, 1 hour he began. 20 minutes later, he got stuck. His mind immediately offered the old exit. Watch something. Kabir almost laughed. There it was, the mechanism. Free escape, confused escape, uncertain escape. The same answer to every question. He had spent years waiting for his mind to produce better decisions while repeatedly training it to produce the same one. He, so he remained seated. He wrote down what he knew, then what he didn't know, then what he could test. One attempt failed, good. Now one possibility was wrong, another failed, good. Reality had answered again. After 90 minutes, he had made little progress, but when he stood up, something was different. He had spent 90 minutes inside his own life. The next evening he returned, and the next. Some evening he rested, actually rested. He slept, walked, met people, watched something he deliberately wanted to watch. But whenever he caught himself reaching for entertainment merely because he was free or uncomfortable, one question returned. Who is taking this hour from me? The answer was unbearable. Nobody. Year later, Kabir became the person younger men compared themselves with. They saw his knowledge, his position, his confidence. They felt behind. Some went home and watched videos to escape that feeling. Kabir knew because he had once been one of them. When one finally asked for his secret, Kabir said, don't use my life to make yourself feel small. Use your own life. Then he gave him the sentence that had changed his evening. Nobody is coming to steal your future. He paused. They don't have to. Just keep giving away the hours yourself. The image I would retain from this one is not death or regret, it is an open evening. When free time appears and your reflexes says watch something, the question is who is taking this hour from me? If the answer is nobody, then you have reached the exact moment where the old reflex can be challenged. So with this we are ending today's story. Thanks for listening. Bye guys.